What's going on, you guys? I'm back here today, finally bringing you part 3 of the Figure Collection 2017. I'm sorry about the big delay, but since part 2 and part 1, which was basics and women's figures, it's just because we went on those 2 toy hunts. I had to post those and all the reviews from those toy hunts and a few other videos, but we're finally getting around to doing it. I've got a lot of elites, as you can tell. It's what the majority of my collection is. Do keep in mind I do have some elites around in the crowd and stuff, so these are just kind of like my best ones and the ones that I use the most. And I do have a new custom elite that I'm working on that you guys will probably be seeing soon and some other stuff. Anyways, without further ado, let's start right off. And if you hear me dropping the figures at all, I'm just setting them down on the floor behind me as we're going. And we'll start off, we have the Legends Elite Series Shawn Michaels. Pretty awesome figure. It's a re-release of the Elite 19. Really like that figure. Got that on a toy hunt. Here, this is a cool one. The WrestleMania 27 Triple H. Now this is actually my first Elite figure I ever got. And Triple H was the guy who got me into wrestling around this time period, actually. I got into it in 2011. I know it's a rough time to start becoming a wrestling fan, but yeah. Here we've got the Elite 39 Dolph Ziggler. And I gave him the Elite 33, I believe, Batista jacket. Looks pretty awesome. I need to get the new Dolph Ziggler, but that's still holding me off for now. Here I have the Legends Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff with this awesome fabric robe. Really love this figure. Really nice. And up next we've got the Legends Jake the Snake Roberts. Don't have the Elite gear for this figure at all. I got a bunch of my Elite Legends figures in a lot, and they didn't have their gear, but still, it's an Elite Jake Roberts, which is pretty awesome. And up next, who do we have? We have Randy Orton. This is his most recent Elite, I believe Elite 35. And I did swap on some Stone Cold knee pads with the open part on the back. Just looks, it's more realistic. But yeah, it's a pretty good Randy Orton figure. I do like it. And here I've got the Elite 38 Bradshaw. Pretty cool. Here we have the Elite 36 Dean Ambrose. Really love this face scan. It's a great figure overall. Legs are starting to get loose. It might be time to get a new Dean Ambrose for me. Here I have this custom Elite Miz. Or well, I guess it's a fix-up. I could not find the Elite Miz in this attire. So I bought the Damien Miz down and swapped on some Miz parts, and I did customize the jacket a bit by cutting off the arm pieces, and it looks really awesome. It cut like butter too, so it was super easy to do with a pair of scissors. Definitely recommend doing that if you have this figure. And the glasses look good on it too. The hair's really chipped right there. I might have to do a touch-up job on that. But yeah, that's Miz. Can't wait to get the new Elite Miz. Here we've got the Elite Rusev, which I got on a ringside unboxing not too long ago on this channel. Really enjoy this figure. It's probably the best Rusev we've got so far. I do really, really like it. So that's Rusev. Here we have the then now forever Sami Zayn. Just got this on my last toy hunt and reviewed it earlier this week. It's a really awesome figure. I do quite enjoy it. Not sure about the head scan though. I think it's the eyes and the eyebrows that kind of bother me, and the lips. But yeah, other than that, I did remove the knee pads and elbow pads, and I think it looks way better. So that's Sami Zayn. Sitting over here, we have Mr. Popular Roman Reigns. This is the Elite 38, and I swapped on some elbow pads, as well as a closed fist. I think it looks really good. It was super easy to do. But yeah, that's Roman Reigns. Didn't bother getting like the network spotlight or anything, just because I don't really need it. And I will try and take from a bit further back. Here we have Braun Strowman. Elite Series 44. And he has the sheet mask. I hope we get an Elite Braun soon with his new hairstyle. Because I literally got this figure and then like a week later he had that new hairstyle, so it really sucks. But still, it's a pretty cool figure. Braun Strowman. We'll take from the back again. And here we have the network spotlight, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Now, Triple H is the person I have the most elites of at 4, and simply because he's the guy who got me into wrestling. So, yeah, I like to collect his figures. So that's Triple H. Here we've got another Legends series without accessories. We have Iron Sheik. Pretty awesome. It's pretty beaten up because I got it used. But I do enjoy this figure. Here we have the Elite 45, I believe, Devon Dudley. Dudley boys are the greatest tag team of all time in my opinion. I really do like their Elite figures. Here we have the Legends Chris Jericho with some updated accessories. Gave him the Adam Rose vest, a Del Rio scarf, and a custom list of Jericho. Check out the review on this figure if you want to see more on that figure. And here we've got a pretty bad custom Goldberg. Don't really like it. The face scan is brutal. The pads look pretty bad. This is just like a placeholder until we get the Goldberg Elite. And here we've got the Macho Man. And I did give him the Winged Eagle belt. This is the Elite 38, I believe. I gave him that, and yeah, the Winged Eagle belt. So that's Macho Man, basically. Here we've got a Brock Lesnar. I took the Elite 37 and swapped on the nicer head scan because I think that screaming face looks stupid. Where do we go next? We're going to go with getting caught on the ropes there, Big E. It's a pretty old Elite. I do need to get the new one. This one's really beaten up. Paint's chipping terribly on the back there. Very loose. I do need to get a new Big E sometime soon. Here we have another one of my older Elites. We have John Morrison. I believe this is Elite 15, but it's pretty awesome. This is back when the shirts were pretty bad. They didn't make them quite right with the right material, but now they do have a better material for fabric shirts. So yeah, that's John Morrison. I did lose the glasses that came with that figure a really long time ago. And of course, since I do have Bradshaw, I also have the Elite 38 Farouk from the APA. He's got a pretty nasty chip on his back there, though. Well, other than that, that's basically Farouk. Here we have the Elite 43 Samoa Joe. And I did recently put on a white CM Punk elbow pad, kind of to have his Fastlane sort of attire, to update it a bit. It's an alright figure. I think they could have done better on it. And where do we go to next? We're going to go with another Triple H. This is my COO Triple H. I just took a pretty bad Build-A-Figure body and put a Triple H head scan on it. Don't use this figure a whole lot anymore, but yeah, that's Triple H. Again. Here we have the Elite Series 46 Finn Balor. Really like this figure. Got this on that ringside unboxing as well. It's a pretty awesome Elite figure. This is one of my favorite Finn attires. I do love the back part, probably the most. I just don't like that they painted skin tone onto black torso. I wish they would have done the other way around, but you know, Mattel these days. Here we've got the Elite 33, I believe, Batista. It's pretty cool. I guess more Blue-tista. And I don't really like the accessories that I had. Anyways, plus I got him loose at like a yard sale. And he only came with the jacket, which I now put on my Dolph Ziggler. And I did end up painting over that bald spot on the head because I didn't like it. I thought it was honestly a flaw whenever I got it, but turned out it wasn't. And here is everyone's favorite, Bo Dallas, with a fabric shirt. It's a pretty decent Elite. Not the biggest fan of Bo Dallas, though. But anyways, we will continue. We've got Rey Mysterio. Pretty awesome figure. This is his last modern Elite, I believe. Comes with this rubber shirt. Says the mask is back. It's got Rey Mysterio on the front. Pretty cool red and blue attire. I do enjoy the attire. It's a bit chipped on the front and back though. And up next we've got my favorite wrestler. We have Cesaro. And I do put the towel on and the tag team title. I'm not a big fan of the rubber shirt or the headphones. But it's a really awesome figure with the new molding and stuff. Love the face scan. And I'm just really glad to have that. Cesaro's my favorite wrestler, like I said. Up next, we've got Goldust. I believe this is Elite 29. I could be wrong. I'm bad with series numbers, alright, people. Anyways, I really like this figure. The paint on it is awesome. If you guys didn't know, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And this Goldust paint is actually based off of Darth Maul If you watch Star Wars, you know who I'm talking about, so I really do like that. I thought about making a custom Darth Maul style gold dust. And I just kicked the tripod here. I'm just going to readjust that. But I'm thinking about doing a custom Darth Maul gold dust sometime. I think that would look sick. And here we've got Elite something John Cena. This is my newest Elite John Cena. I got it really cheap. That's the only reason I got it. I do need a new one though. His torso is incredibly loose and it's just pretty outdated. So I might have to get his new Elite or something. I don't know. I'm not the hugest John Cena collector personally. And here we have my custom Elite Finn Balor. Love this figure. I used parts from a Miz Elite as well as a basic, and I gave it this custom leather coat, which is awesome. So yeah, and the NXT Championship, of course. Really do enjoy this figure. It's one of my favorite customs I've ever made. Probably is my favorite, honestly. I'm not the greatest at painting or customizing, and that figure is just amazing, in my opinion. Here we have an Elite Mark Henry. Probably his best Elite figure that they've ever made of him. And here we have the Defining Moments Undertaker. And I did end up cutting down the middle on the chains just to make it easier to take off. It's impossible to take this jacket off sometimes. And it still looks pretty fine. I probably should have just cut the top 2 or 3, but you know, too late now. Pretty awesome figure though. And over here we have the Elite Series 36 Bray Wyatt. Pretty awesome. Love the accessories and love the figure. I can't wait till we get a new one with the dreadlocks. One of my friend Action Family Reviews made that. You guys should all go subscribe to him because he's giving away a custom at 500 subs and he's almost there right now. He's on my featured channels. Go check him out. Here we have an Elite Sin Cara. It's pretty good, but the torso is incredibly loose and I need to replace it. But it's Sin Cara, so I'm not that desperate. And I did just recently get a battle pack with him and Kalisto, so I'm not that desperate. Here we've got an older Elite again. This is R-Truth. This is actually the last Elite R-Truth we got, I believe. Can't remember the series. I want to say it's around Elite 15. I'm probably wrong, but it's pretty cool. It's quite outdated. Love the face scan. It's so accurate to R-Truth's heel run. But yeah, that's R-Truth. And here we have the Toys R Us exclusive. The champ is here, John Cena, with the 2 belts. Pretty cool figure. I guess it's alright. Here we have the Network Spotlight Finn Balor. My favorite Finn Balor figure they've made. The molding on it is just so amazing. I did review this one recently and got it on a recent toy hunt. Really love this figure. Definitely recommend picking it up. It's so awesome. I'm a huge Finn Balor fan. I think he's the person I probably have the second most Elites of. And here we have another Toys R Us exclusive. The Seth Cashes In WrestleMania 31 Elite. Really awesome figure. This was my favorite Elite in my collection for a really long time. But I do really love that Seth Rollins. I almost said Finn Balor again there. Here's another loose Elite Legends figure that I don't have the accessories for. Well, I do have one of them. I do have his little robe belt, but I don't have the robe itself. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. He recently passed away. Rest in peace. Pretty sad, but it is really awesome that I do have his Elite figure from the Legend series. And up next, here we have the Network Spotlight Shawn Michaels. Pretty awesome figure. Do really enjoy that. Heartbreak Kid. Shawn Michaels. And here we have the WrestleMania 30 or something like that, Undertaker. I only have the hat on it because I don't like the robe. But I did pop on a different face scan. I do really like the hair and stuff on that one better. And I gave it a big elbow pad like Undertaker figures usually do. But I do not like the robe for that figure because it's so hard to get on and off. But yeah. Here we have the Defining Moments Sting. Pretty cool. I don't think there's much else to be said about that figure. Just everybody said everything that's to be said. Here we have the Elite. Wait, who is this? No, I'm kidding, guys. It's Hulk Hogan. Pretty awesome, modern Hulk Hogan. I do enjoy that figure a lot. Here we have the Ultimate Warrior. This is his Legend Series figure. Really awesome. Really like this figure. Here we have the Elite AJ Styles. Did give it knee pads. Still want to do the slit on his elbow pad. But it's an alright figure. They could have done way better, but yeah. That's AJ Styles. First Elite figure. Here we have the WrestleMania 31 Triple H. This is from Elite 43? No, 42. But yeah, that's the Triple H, the Terminator. Pretty awesome. Here we have the defining moment, Stone Cold Steve Austin. There it has with 2 of the belts that it came with. It did come with the Winged Eagle belt that I did have on the Macho Man. So yeah, that's Stone Cold. Here we have the Big Show with 2 different hats. I think I got this one at like a yard sale or something as well. But it did come with 2 hats, so that's pretty awesome. Here we've got Bubba Ray Dudley. Yeah, can't have Devon and not have Bubba. Here we've got the Elite Tyson Kidd with the tag team belt and the headphones. Not a big fan of the jacket because it's like not very movable. But yeah. 3 people left. Here is the Elite Neville with his cape and the Cruiserweight Championship. Got that in a trade with a buddy of mine, so I like to pose it with Neville. So that's Neville. Here we've got Kevin Owens, Elite 43. I did swap the head scan because I like that one better. And I did swap the arms to make them more realistic. Gave him the IC title, but I did still keep that hand because that hand is awesome. So that's Kevin Owens. And last but certainly not least, the Elite 37, Seth freaking Rollins. Love this figure. I did put a bit of a glossier paint on there to make it shine a bit more like it's sweaty. The Money in the Bank briefcase. Other than that, it's pretty well Seth Rollins. I do need to get the Elite 45 at some point. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. That's pretty much my Elite Collection 2017. I'll definitely have to do this again at some point next year. Hopefully on New Year's this time. Anyways, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, check out the previous ones, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video.